Now we're going to go into the two-handed arm cast. This is like a pullover, so if you've ever done this exercise with a standard dumbbell in a gym, very similar, you can do it with cables in a gym as well. Club bell makes it a little bit more challenging. So when we're setting up, we're going to set up in that guard. So if I'm going to go over my right shoulder, we're going to set up in that right guard, the right hand on top. Cues apply from earlier from the guard position. Then from there, what I'm going to try and do is point that muzzle into my back pocket. So trying to keep that elbow close into the ear on the way back through. So from there, I'm just going to put it over the shoulder, stretch out. You're going to get some stretch out on the abs as well. So yes, this exercise is going to actually try and pull you in half. So you're really going to get some good contraction through the core. So it's a good ab exercise as well. So again, just trying to keep that elbow close into the ribs there. And then from there, just putting that muzzle down. When I pull the club bell back over, I'm putting it down from the lat, okay? So it's not an exercise when I'm putting down through the hand. As I come over that shoulder, so that elbow is tucked into that ear, I engage that lat and then I pull down hard through that elbow and then bring it back into that guard position. So there will be some thoracic extension, which is fine, okay, but I'm not extending through the lumbar, so I'm not arching my back at the bottom. You can open up the spine and extend through the thoracic. That's completely fine. So from there, engage the lats, okay, pull down from that elbow back into that guard position. So with the single arm cast, because I've taken that stabilising hand away, this will be a much more challenging exercise, especially with a heavier weight, like a 12 kilo here. As you can see, there's a little bit of movement now. You've really got to work hard to stabilise that weight. So the cue's exactly the same. So we're going to try and keep that elbow close to the ear when we're going through that pullover motion, and then pull down hard from that lat, pull that elbow hard down, and then we're going to finish in that order position. So once we've done the single arm cast, we can move on to doubles. So again, just trying to keep those elbows tucked into the ribs. Going to make it twice as hard because you've got two clubs to stabilise here. This is a really challenging exercise. So just making sure that those elbows stay close to the ears on the way back. Pull down from the lats hard, pull those elbows down hard, and then bring it back into that starting position. So just keeping those shoulders down and packed down, chest up nice and proud. Really got to fire up the abs as well as I'm putting down, so it's a good core exercise as well. So as I'm putting those club bells back over, it's actually trying to rip me in half, so my core's got to engage as I'm coming back over as well. Once we can do the double arm cast, the next step there is to do the alternating arm cast. So we're going to keep one club bell in that order position, and then the other side we're going to go into an arm cast. So just trying to keep that elbow tucked in now. So it's tucked into the ribs on my left, tucked into the ear on my right. As that one goes back, the other one comes forward. This is a great exercise for wrist strength as well. Trying to stabilise that club in that position there is going to give you a really good wrist workout. But it's a great exercise for working out the lats and abs as well.